to, I'm probably using it wrong because I did not read the instructions. I just put it on my face.
High volume.
Am I really that much?
Hey. I want to try the Joker makeup again, but I have no green wig. I have nothing green to put in this hair, and I don't want to put anything green in my hair anyway. If I had something that was easily washable, yeah. But I don't feel like buying all that, so my Joker is gonna have to have black hair. Deal with it. But we'll still do the face. Let's try and see what we get. So just like when you're doing makeup, you still need your primer. So I'm still gonna put some primer on my face, and then we're gonna get into it. I'm not gonna record the whole thing because that's a lot of editing. Alright, I'll see you as we go through the clips. Now, I didn't edit the whole thing, but I edited practically everything just without long clips, right? So I had the video playing on loop. Will you die for me? Would you live for me? You know? And I would put it on here, but the last time I did that, YouTube flagged it saying copyright, so I get it. But you can't tell me that this shade of green that I'm using here isn't the perfect shade for the eyebrows. When I saw that green, I was like, yes, this is it. And this palette was gifted to me by a friend, and this is the first time I'm using it because I never wear green eyeshadow. Like, I'm never doing anything where I need color. I normally need my nudes, which is when I use the coffee shop palette, right? So I finally got to use that palette. I was so excited. And then I went in with the Culture, and that's where I'm getting my other colors from, because you know, this is where all my purples are. So I am not a girly who's gonna have a billion palettes. I only have like, I want to say 4, and then the one that I use the most is Coffee Shop, because I'm always doing nude looks. Every time I try to do color, it looked like somebody done punched me in the face. I'm like, yeah, girl, no. No. I should practice more, but I'm like, nah. Now, here I was putting the latex on my face. Now, looking back as I was editing and stuff, I'm like, you know what? The one that looked the best was that streak across my nose. So clearly you just need to work in smaller sections or use a small amount and probably build it up. Now, as you can see, as the video goes on, you're going to see that I'm layering various shades of red because unfortunately, I didn't have the red that I was going for. Same thing with my cheeks. I'm like, what am I going to put on my wounds? So I first started off by using the Bikini Beauty. And I was like, not really looking the way that I wanted to look. It was giving a bit of a pinkish look, and then I went back in and I put more stuff on top of it. So if you don't have a specific color, before you run out trying to buy every color under the sun, try to blend things together, because I made this thing work. I took some lipstick and put it on top of what I already had going on. And then as you're continuing to wash, you're gonna see that I also go back in here and I take eyeshadow and dab it on here, because here I am back with another red again on top of the lips. And then I use the eyeliner because I'm like, I need to create shadow. I needed to have, you know, the black and blue look to it, because it has, all right, we have the reds now we need it to look like you know, a wound. That's the only way I can explain it. So I'm going through the eyeliner. That specific eyeliner is old. I don't know how long I've had it, because I'm using it, I'm like, nothing is coming out. I'm hoping I threw it in the trash and then just put it down again. And here I am drawing on the signature ha 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 on my face and on my neck. And I still had that video looping. I was trying to say that, would you die for me? Would you live for me? So I could go back in later and edit them. And baby, that editing is whipping my butt. I done gave up. I'm like, you didn't do this right. You should have timed it better. But it's whatever. So here I am again with the Culture palette, as I was saying, and I used a purplish look to go over the lips. So now the lips is red, but it's still giving a bit of a black and blue almost swollen look, and then I took the eyeshadow again and dabbed it on top of those wounds. So you see how the wound was kind of looking woundy now, starting to look like an actual wound. Now at the time of doing this voiceover, I dropped a video on YouTube Shorts and someone commented on it, "Are you okay?" I had that specific video actually got recorded in error. I was taking off the makeup, and because my phone, if you look, my phone is right in the camera right there, the phone started to record because it saw me there. And I'm like, I'm gonna figure out a way to use this clip. And I dropped it on TikTok, and I saw that, okay, it got a few views. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me drop it on YouTube with the same sound and see what happens. But obviously, somebody probably thought I got beat up. And it kind of looks like that at first glance if you don't look at the text on the screen, because I just said, inflation be whooping my butt. Because, yeah, I look like I've been beat up. But here I am with the line across my nose, taking the eyeshadow again, dabbing it in, and I was squeezing my face to see if I can get it to look, rippled, like, gaping. And this was the final look. So I didn't have all the tools, and the latex didn't work the way that I wanted it to. I'm probably using it wrong because I did not read the instructions. I just put it on my face. Because I bought this about a year or two ago, and then I keep forgetting to use it. And I don't think I'm using it right. Old age wrinkles, warts, peeling skin, or adhesive. I don't think I'm doing it right. I probably should have watched the video on how to create gaping wounds, because I wanted this to look like... Let me see if I try to peel it a little bit. Does that make it look better? It's supposed to look like my face split. Try to scratch it up a little bit. We're not really dressing up scary this year. I don't really think Halloween is keeping, because only 3 of my neighbors got decor out of the whole block. Normally the decor is out early. So either they're gonna put them out much later, or they ain't celebrating Halloween this year. But this is the look. Let's take some photos and go wash it off.